Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on Breakfast Television. I'm Paige Chen, with me, Jeremy John. Big day yesterday, last night. A ton of people down here. We were just talking about how we were both here but did not see each other.
Yeah, we kind of crossed paths because I came with the kids kind of early to get them in and get them, we put everybody inside the little Jets thing where you stick your face through.
The cutout
Yeah, the
guy
cutout,
where you look like a hockey player?
Yeah,
Yes.
so we did that with everybody and did the pizza and had some fun. And then you came for like the party.
No, I think I missed you literally by 5 minutes.
Oh,
I was
okay.
here maybe at about, in the middle of the party, early on, like 5 o'clock-ish. Tons of people. Oh my gosh, it was great. I don't think I've ever seen that many people down here.
Yeah, seeing tons of people and hearing so much online about how great it was to see everybody getting together and enjoying themselves and a great sense of community spirit. It wasn't just a hockey game. This isn't just a hockey team.
No, and there was something for everybody. If you just wanted to come see the concert, the musicians, stuff going on, people were just sitting. The weather was so great, having ice. I wanted ice cream so badly when I was walking around.
Where was the guy with the Dickie D cart?
If I had one of those cards,
wow,
I would have been here at the Forks. But we've got some great footage from yesterday's party for you later on in the show.
But now let's check on the news. Let's talk to the CTV newsroom and say good morning to Courtney Kitchen.
Thanks, guys. Good morning. Yeah, it was a busy one. Thousands of Winnipeggers reveled in the return of the Jets yesterday, and police say party-goers were on their best behavior. The NHL Face-Off Hockey and Entertainment Festival got underway at the Forks yesterday. There was a heavy police presence in the area, with officers making sure the festivities remained peaceful and Jets fans were abiding by the law. It's estimated 15,000 people attended the free celebration. Police say there wasn't any trouble.
In case you had a little taste of the kind of party that Winnipeg puts on if you were here at the Forks yesterday, which was a great time.
Wow.
Couldn't have asked for better weather, too.
You couldn't ask for better weather, better people.
Yeah.
Police were everywhere, so everyone
There were
was...
a ton of cops, but you know what? That's a good thing.
Oh, no, I'm not complaining at all.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining at all. In fact, I bet you some of them just said, hey, you know what? Let's go check things out.
You know what? And I bet they didn't feel bad about working.
No, they didn't mind.
You're not
going to
complain too much about working that shift.
But great opportunity. Got to see Andrew Ladd from behind a very, very long line of people to see Andrew Ladd, but got to see him.
You could say you got to see him.
I think it was him. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
It
Or
was
a guy
somebody.
selling hot dogs.
Man,
was
who
everybody
knows?
walking away with a pop and hot dog?
It was just a big lineup. I just went and stood at the back and said, come on, kids, we're going to meet someone.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome back to Breakfast Television. Thanks for joining us this morning. Winnipeggers have been waiting for this moment for almost forever, and fans are thrilled to have them back. This Sunday, the Jets play their first home game against the Habs.
And here we've got a glance for you at some of the pre-celebration fun that took place right here at the Forks.
Go Jets, go! Go Jets, go!
A lot of memories are coming back now. To see the Jets play again, it's just going to be awesome.
How you doing, guys? Very good.
It's nice to have them back. In '96, we drove down from up north to see the last game, and now we're glad they're back here again. I think we're going to have a pretty decent season this year.
Huge economic boost to the town, and I hope Winnipeg has a lot of progress over the next few years.
I've been going to games since 1973, so when they left, I was devastated, and now they're back. It's just one of the best things that's ever happened.
Go Jets, go!
I think it's fantastic for the city, for the province, for Canada. You know, we deserve hockey here. It's a Canadian city, and bring back the NHL. It's great. Great to be out here and nice and warm today.
Yeah! It was a great time. We were both down here yesterday as well, and there was a ton of people and just everyone having such a great time.
Yeah, and just a great feeling of everybody coming together, and like I said, it was a big sense of our identity. It was really nice to go and celebrate a little bit of what's fantastic.
What I did a lot of was, what are they lined up for?
Yes.
What is this line for? I can't tell.
Look,
That's
kids,
what I
another
did.
line.
Yeah.
Hey, kids, another line. But it just goes to show you how popular it was.
Yeah, and then you could just sit on the grass instead and enjoy the concert. So our web poll question relates to the NHL, of course. How are you spending the NHL weekend?
It's really quite simple. Are you going to the game? You lucky son of a. Are you going to the Afterburner Social? Maybe you're going to come down for the big party here at the Forks. Maybe you're going to have your own party at home, or maybe you decided that hockey's just not your thing.
Because it is also Thanksgiving.
Sure, fair enough.
Or another weekend.
Yeah, for some people, just another work day.
Yes.
However, a lot of people get excited. So we want to know what it is you're going to do when it comes to Sunday's game.
Yep, let us know. breakfasttelevision.ca. Vote on our web poll. We will have the results for you on Monday because we do have a show on Thanksgiving Monday.
Yep.
So let us know how you are planning to spend your NHL weekend. We'd love to know. And if you're going to the game, well, there's a lot of jealous people.
You got
It's going to be busy downtown. Remember that too. If you need to get anywhere for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and I'm heading down to the Forks to have some fun. So watch for us. We got a whole bunch of city stuff that we'll be handing out that day. But I know now there won't be any parking spaces left.
You are right. Walk, take the bus, ride your bike.
I'm gonna leave the car here on Friday, so I have a spot for Sunday.
You are such a
Right
smart
there.
man. You really are. Good morning, welcome back to Breakfast Television. I'm Pei Chen with me, Jeremy John. Great party just outside of the station here yesterday. And I was wondering if anyone had some photos that they could perhaps upload onto our Facebook wall, facebook.com/BT Winnipeg. Would love to see them. I was seeing a ton of photos yesterday. Pretty much it was all NHL party on my Facebook and Twitter feed, but we love to see your photos as well. So put them on our wall, facebook.com/BT Winnipeg. We'd love to see them. Look at this. The party just keeps going.
I really like the crowd. Like, everybody came out, young and old. The whole city was down here, which is really, really nice to start off the weekend-long celebration. 4 days of parties going on. I like the creative stuff. I liked dude in a polar bear costume, dude in a stormtrooper costume.
Someone had a photo of the stormtrooper, and I didn't really know what that was.
Do you need
Just because there should be a stormtroopers. Love hockey.
Stormtroopers are awesome. Everywhere they go, they're stormtroopers.
That was a hot costume.
Yeah.
I mean like warm.
I like how I assume it's dude because, let's be honest, he was a dude.
Probably
in both
was.
of those.
So send us your photos. We'd love to see them. Put them up on our Facebook wall.
Thanksgiving weekend has arrived, and NHL fans in Winnipeg will have lots to be thankful for come Sunday afternoon.
Bufflin for Postma.
The Winnipeg Jets will play their first regular season game in more than 15 years in what will be arguably the most anticipated game in the NHL this year. First-round draft pick Mark Scheifele will be in the opening day lineup wearing number 55. The Jets will play the Montreal Canadiens, who opened their season last night with a 2-0 loss against the Toronto Maple Leafs. How about that? He was just signed, and now he's in opening night.
Not bad at all.
Not
You know
bad
what?
for
It's
an
good to be
18-year-old.
him.
Yeah, no, the guy's doing everything right, making fans everywhere he goes. He's a rookie that has the city so excited.
Yeah, and there was a few guys here at the party last night at the Forks. Weren't there signing autographs, meeting with everybody?
Yes, there were.
Yeah, Scheifele wasn't on the list, but Andrew Ladd and a couple others joined. It was really nice. Good to see the guys.
Oh, and also when we had the pink fire truck here yesterday, the firefighters that we had were mentioning that some of the Jets players will be at station number 1 today at 1:30 p.m.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, because
There you
they're actually going to put the Jets flags on the fire trucks, which I think is great. So they're going to have a few players there. So if anybody does want a chance to meet some of them, 1:30 p.m. at fire station number 1.
That's going to be the flashiest truck ever.
It's
Pink and flags everywhere.
It's going to look pretty awesome. And you know what? You can't not notice it and pull over, right, if the lights are on.
There's no excuse.
That's right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
So looking forward to seeing
You know, there
this
was
game.
some sad news, of course. And on the weekend, reaction continues to pour in from around the world following the passing of Apple CEO founder Steve Jobs.
Now, Breakfast Television's Alex Brown has more of what Winnipeggers are saying.
An innovator, a mentor, and an icon.
Impact Apple's had.
It's true. Thanks so much for voting on our web poll question. We're taking a quick break here on BT.
Like that. Fascinating stuff. Even things like, as far as parents go, Disney Pixar, the reason your kids think those movies.
Our million, we want to help for free.
The good old hockey game is the best game you can name. And the best best game you can name is the good old hockey.
I always love it when our unofficial national anthem comes on. Welcome back to Breakfast Television. We got a great prize pack for those of us who, well, maybe you're not going to the afterburner, maybe you're not lucky enough to go to the game, maybe you just do a little party at home. This is pretty much everything you need.
Quality control.
Is that what we're doing? We're checking these?
Yes, we want to ensure that our viewers get the absolute best product there is. And I guarantee you these are fresh. I like making you talk with your mouth full.
Oh, I don't have to talk.
No,
look at the notes. It says right here. It says right here, Lace Contest, Jeremy eats chips on air.
You know what? I noticed that, and that my name was absent from those directions. Doesn't say pay us to speak. I could just walk away. Leave you right now. But we do actually, have Drew Kozub, who was checking out some of the cool things down at MTS Center, what you can expect if you're heading down there for a game. So let's check in with Drew. Can I have one?
Good morning, it's Drew Kozub here at MTS Center. Lots of work underway, getting ready for the first game of the regular season with the Jets. Scott, right now we're standing in the brand new press box. Lots of physical changes have had to happen at MTS Center. Let's talk about some of the things that had to change to get ready for tonight.
Well, we are standing in actually one of the bigger physical changes that took place to the arena, and that's constructing an entire new lower level to a press box. The press box before seated about 60 to 70 people. It now seats 170 people, including almost 80 people in this lower level that we're standing on. We created a dining area up on the top level upon which the media can now come upstairs, straight upstairs when they arrive, and eat their meals up here rather than going into a room on the event level where it was before. So this was one of the larger projects that took place in MTS Center. It started about a year ago. It was going to be done regardless of whether the NHL came back. It's now proven to be one of the more valuable parts of the whole building, considering the amount of media that we're expecting this weekend with the Canadians in town for the opener.
No kidding. Good planning and good timing on getting this all finished. Let's talk about some of the changes that fans who are coming out to the games are going to be noticing.
Well, the big ones are going to be the fact that the Jets logo is everywhere, and the colors of the building have changed, and even on the concourse, the flooring on the concourse has changed on both the third and the main concourse. The bump outs, as we call them, have changed in terms of the concessions. There are more concessions built in permanent areas on the main concourse and up in the third level. And some of the seating areas, there's been a little bit more in terms of a seating reconstruction in terms of some more permanent seats. There have been some seats kills for cameras in the more media demanding world of the NHL. So there's been some visible signs that people will notice when they come in here on Sunday.
Lots of work done. I really appreciate the expanded concessions, so now we don't have to miss a minute of the game action while we're down there cheering on the home team. More from our tour of the MTS Center in advance of the Jets' first home game during the regular season coming up on Breakfast Television.
Good morning, welcome back to Breakfast Television. Thanks for joining us. I'm Paige Jen, with me, Jeremy John. Perhaps you are just waking up after having a great night here at the Forks last night. It was a fantastic party.
Yeah,
big one.
Huge crowd, tons of fun, no trouble. Sounds like all the bands just killed last night.
From the tweets I read. And then I heard the fireworks. Oh my gosh.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Well, we were out here before fireworks, but yeah, great time. It was tons of fun, and so nice to see everybody just enjoying the sun, enjoying the team, and looking forward to Sunday's game.
And this is just the start. We're just kicking it off. Of course, another party here on Sunday at the Forks, which you'll be down here as well.
Yeah, we'll be down here. Look for us. We got a whole bunch of free City TV stuff to give away, and some cool stuff you'll definitely want to pay attention to. We can't say a word until Sunday.
Until Sunday?
But something cool coming up.
Okay.
Our man on the scene, Drew Kozub, is coming up some time today, getting ready for the whole Jets thing. And here he gives us a look at what it means to be geared in the latest stuff from the Winnipeg Jets.
Drew Kozub inside of the MTS Center at Jets Gear, taking a look at all the great stuff that fans can put on to help celebrate the return of the team. Scott, let's talk about the stuff that's available.
There's lots of stuff available. It's coming in something new, it seems, every day. Just this past week, we've actually got the authentic team jerseys, which are brand new and a thing that probably most of everyone's been waiting for. These jerseys retail for about $2.99. And then you can get your customization in terms of letters and numbers put on the back. And then we're expecting the premier jerseys, as they're called, or the replicas. We're hoping to get those in about another week, and those seem to be the real big fan favorites because they retail for about $129.
Oh wow! So that's very accessible. Anyone can come out to the game, then looking good with the new Jet stuff.
Putting on the new logo, putting on the new gear. Everyone seems really anxious to get a hold of anything it seems to have with the new Jets logo on it and the new team looks, and we're happy about that. That was something that we hoped for when we came out with the new logo and the new look and the new jerseys throughout the summer, and the community has really responded to that, and that has thrilled us here at True North.
And taking a look around the store, we're seeing garbage cans, we're seeing flags, we're seeing mugs, we're seeing everything. Is there a favorite seller? What are people really excited about?
Shane and Ryan here at the store tell me that everything's popular, but of course I think things like the hats and the t-shirts and the golf shirts to this point, because the jerseys haven't necessarily been on sale in the store, have been the most popular items. But I think now that we see the jerseys starting to trickle in, they will be the most popular items as people try to get a hold of jerseys for them to wear to the games. We've seen that in other markets such as Calgary, where the jerseys are the most popular things that fans want to wear to the games, and we're hoping that's the case here as well.
Gotcha. All right, Jets gear, it is the place to get suited up before this weekend's game. More breakfast television coming your way after this.
Question about it can be a big party. Our man Drew Kozub on the scene today, looking at the Jets and showing us how you can still get tickets.
It's Drew Kozub here at the MTS Center, getting ready for this weekend's game. It's going to be the regular season. Jets taking on Montreal. Here with Scott Brown. Let's talk about tickets. I'm guessing that there's not much chance of getting anything for the game.
No, the tickets for our opener against Montreal Canadiens have been sold out for a while, which is something to be happy about, but I can also understand a lot of people being disappointed in the lack of availability of tickets for such a historical sporting moment here in the province and for the city. But at the same time, it's going to be available on Hockey Night in Canada during the afternoon for everybody, so everybody can get the opportunity to watch it, and certain people are going to get the opportunity to experience it. So
gotcha.
Yeah,
those are the lucky ones, the ones that we'll all be jealous about when they check out the game this weekend. Now, looking ahead to future games, what sort of hope is there for those of us who didn't get our season tickets? What do we got to do to try to get these tickets?
Well, the only real legitimate way to sort of buy and resell tickets is on our Jets ticket exchange site, which is part of Jets.com, WinnipegJets.com, sorry. And we've had some problems with people trying to sell tickets in the secondary market, and we've actually had a number of cases here in the last few exhibition games, 2 or 3 that have been at home, where we've been able to catch some fraudulent tickets, tickets for seats that actually don't exist in the building, some resold tickets. So the only real legitimate way for somebody who can't come to the game to resell their ticket, and for those that don't have tickets to buy them off the internet, is through our Jets ticket exchange site, which they can get through to WinnipegJets.com.
Gotcha. So stay away from those shady Kijiji ads or anything you might see. Don't trust them, because you wouldn't want to shell out all that money, be so excited to be here, and find out that you don't have real seats. Now, how far in advance are we looking? If people are trying to get tickets, are they shooting for games that are going to be in like March, April? What are we looking at?
Well, the way that the individual ticket sales are going, in terms of, we're doing what's called a random draw, and that's where people can sign up. We've already had over 50 to 60,000 people already sign up for an opportunity to be drawn as part of these individual games coming up throughout the year. And then about the 15th of the month prior to the next month, for example, for October, around October 15th, we will draw tickets for the November games, individual seats in the November games. Those people will be contacted, and they will have an opportunity to purchase tickets to that game, to any of the games in November. And then as we go along, if you're not first up, then you will buy whatever's available as the time frame moves along. So far it's worked okay in terms of the first month of the season, and coming up here in the next couple of weeks, we'll make another draw for those games in November for individual tickets.
Great, sounds good. So still a chance to maybe get some of those tickets. Cannot wait for this weekend's. This is going to be amazing. Regular season starts. Cannot wait. More breakfast television coming your way after this.
We can all be fans. Hockey. I am the passenger. I stay under glass. I look through my window so bright. I see the stars come out tonight.
Good morning, welcome back to Breakfast Television. Nice and quiet at the Forks right now.
But it wasn't a few hours ago.
Yeah,
you were one of the lucky ones who was down here, and one of the lucky ones who actually got to stay out late. Maybe you didn't have to be up super early.
Well, because a lot of people were ticked that the big party that's happening was on a Thursday night, so a lot of people.
You know, there's plenty of parties to come.
Well, that's a great thing. Is Sunday we get what almost seems surreal. I don't think I'll actually believe it until I see the guys hit the ice, but we get our Jets back. There's a big party, of course, going on here at the Forks Market. It's a free family event. Come on down and join us. We've got tons of cool stuff from City TV to give away, so look for us.
Look for the guy with the bald head.
I'm the
Will
only
you
one.
paint your face?
No.
Why? But that would make you so much more, because you have to stand out from the others.
This is distinct enough as it is because no one else would choose to do this.
You should let me paint your face.
So look for me. We got a whole bunch of free stuff to give away.
Could happen. Don't give up on me yet.
Tonight on the Evening News.
We're still in the process of canceling season tickets ourselves and working through this particular case with the RCMP.
Ticket scalpers beware. Police are cracking down on scalpers and the Jets are canceling some season tickets. Fire crews battle flames and high winds after wildfires break out in southeastern Manitoba.
Flours up 21%, eggs 18%, butter 27%. This is just since last summer.
And some Winnipeg businesses say they're sinking under high food prices and a higher minimum wage.
I'm Kate Godosic. A wind warning is in effect for Winnipeg. Winds will be gusty tonight. Tomorrow will be cloudy and cooler, and coming up in a few minutes, I'll tell you what to expect for Holiday Monday.
From Global Winnipeg, the Evening News with Peter Chura.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Well, a warning tonight for Winnipeg Jets season ticket holders hoping to make big bucks reselling what's become the hottest ticket in town. The hockey club has started canceling some season passes if the owners are caught trying to peddle them at inflated prices. And Winnipeg police have gone undercover to put scalpers in the penalty box. Global's Brenna Rose reports.
Their moves are hot on the ice. Tickets to see the return of the NHL in Winnipeg even hotter. But some season ticket holders hoping to cash in on the hottest ticket in town are finding themselves on the wrong side of the law.
Not everybody is in a position or should be forced to have to pay that exorbitant amount for an event.
And so are the police. Officers are going undercover, a tactic often used to lure predators. But this time they're looking to blow the whistle on scalpers. Winnipeg police arrested 2 men, one of whom is a season ticket holder, for selling seats for 10 times the value.
We're very aware of a number of season ticket holders that have been abusing their rights, as I said, with the tickets.
The Jets are watching too. On sites like eBay and Kijiji, they're seeing tickets to their games going for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. But seller beware. Scalping could not only lead to arrest, but a $5,000 fine. It could also mean the ultimate nightmare for season ticket holders. It could cost you your seats.
We are fully prepared and will be canceling season tickets here in the next little while.
Most fans, probably among the thousands still looking for tickets, are happy with the crackdown.
This is the biggest event in Winnipeg history in my lifetime. If somebody wants to sell their tickets to this event, they have no business having season tickets in the first place.
Some people that did get tickets are selling them for that much money. I think they should be taken away and just carted off to jail.
It's supposed to be a free country. You should be able to sell your tickets to whoever you want.
The Jets say 70,000 have signed up in a lottery to get the last few game day tickets. Brenna Rose, Global News.
Well, even Canada's Prime Minister has been caught up in the Winnipeg Jets ticket crush. Stephen Harper plans to attend the Jets home opener on Sunday. And during a news conference in Regina today, the PM was playing defense after an unnamed source in a newspaper report alleged he'd demanded 14 tickets for himself and his entourage. But Harper denied trying to hog the hottest tickets in town.
Thank all of our branches.
I'm not aware of that request. My understanding is we've sought 4 tickets, all of which we will pay for.
T-minus 46 hours until the Jets lift off on Sunday. The 15-year drought ends when the Jets take on the Montreal Canadiens, who lost their season opener last night.
I think boys are ready. It's been a long summer.
With a whirlwind summer and a grueling training camp now in the rearview mirror, the big day is almost here. The player selections are all done, and now all that's left is the drop of the puck.
Oh, very antsy. Yeah, it's we're looking forward to this for a while.
just tried to concentrate on the preseason though in those games and make sure we were working on things. But now that the preseason games are over, it's really concentrating on this first one.
Just anxious, I think. I mean, it's a long 9 days leading up to the season. It feels like you're doing the same thing every day, and you just want to start playing games and get into it. But at the same time, we can use it to work on things and system-wise and get our pace up too.
16 of the 20 players that will suit up on opening night played for the Thrashers last season, so much of the roster is unchanged. So no surprise, the Jets have been projected by many to miss the playoffs. So initially, they may be able to catch a few teams by surprise.
If teams aren't really ready for what we can bring to the table, then we can sneak up on them. And, it's not going to go unnoticed for long, but even for a little bit, if you can do that, then, it's going to give you a better chance every night.
Of course, Heather, all of Manitoba going back to the Jets excited for Sunday. Jets versus Canadians. I know a lot of people have been waiting for this one for, about 15 years. Puck drops at 4 o'clock. A lot of stuff happening downtown, but the Winnipeg Jets found another seat for another fan. They unveiled their mascot today, recalling Mickey Moose back from the AHL. Of course, everyone remembers Mickey from the Manitoba Moose, so he's back in the NHL, and nice to see a familiar face on the ice.
Yes, a lot of people are happy about that. Thanks, Mitch.
After the Winnipeg Jets said today they have stripped a number of season ticket holders of their tickets. The team says it's because they were caught trying to resell their seats. Today, Winnipeg police say they arrested 2 men for selling Jets tickets at inflated prices. The passes are worth between $80 to $145, but were being sold for as much as $1,500 apiece. Undercover officers posing as buyers led police to the scalpers. One of the men arrested is a season ticket holder.
But certainly if True North needs to make a decision to revoke those season tickets from that individual as a result of being involved in this activity, that is a decision they'll have to make.
True North says the resale of tickets at a higher price goes against the ticket purchase agreement with the Jets and provincial law. The club will continue to monitor ticket resales. So just how much in demand are Jets tickets? 70,000 fans have already registered for the lottery for individual game tickets in just 2 weeks. And this Sunday, after a 15-year wait, the puck will drop at the MTS Center on a new hockey season. But only some lucky people will get to see that historic game live. And as Sheila North Wilson shows you, those who have tickets are ecstatic. Those who don't, well, will do anything to get them.
There they are, a treasure box of Jets season tickets. You'd think Mark Wales would be happier showing them to us. But you can't really blame him for being a little subdued because his share of tickets doesn't have the one he really wants.
So there's my first ticket, is Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, not the Habs.
You see, ever since he can remember, he's been a bit of a Montreal Canadiens fanatic and has a room full of stuff to prove it.
And then my prized possession, my hockey idol, Guy Lafleur autographed jersey.
So you can just imagine how devastated he was by not having a ticket to Sunday season opener.
I've been calling everybody I know and trying everything to try and find tickets for Sunday's game, because that would be just the ultimate game for me to be at.
He and everybody else. Since all 15,000 tickets have been sold out for weeks, best hockey fans can do now is check online for valid tickets. And if last night's fan reaction at the NHL season opener is any indication, sounds like Sunday will be a good day to be a hockey fan, even if you can't get into the game. Sheila North Wilson, CBC News, Winnipeg.
And we've got lots of Jets and NHL coverage on CBC Manitoba. On Sunday, it's the Jets and the Canadians on CBC. That game is at 4, but our coverage starts at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Right after the game at 7, we will have a live post-game show. We'll check in with the parties across the country and hear from you, the fans.